Hey class, I hope you enjoy this upcoming video. Please feel free to ask me any clarifying questions and feel free to comment. Thanks. For this reflection exercise, I'd like to talk about collaboration. And that's from Smith's chapter 11. And I'm showing you guys these plants because they mean a lot to me, and they also mean a significant amount of support for the community that I live in. So I'm responsible for about 30 apartments, and those are full right now. So we have no vacancy right now. And with everything going on, there's a lot of concern for how to stay healthy. And so again, what I'm showing you is like my garden, a section of my garden. This is something that I planted. This is mint. What you're looking at right now is mint, which is particularly helpful in making teas. Behind me, what I showed you earlier was rosemary. And so again, this is extremely important because before all this took place, I hosted something inside in my house where all of our tenants, one by one, would come by and get to talk to me and get to meet with me. Sometimes you don't get to do that, right? And so I extended this sort of invitation to everybody. Ultimately, this brought together a type of a solidarity, a type of a unity between all the tenants. And now that we are in this type of like solitude, into this type of quarantined environment, we don't need to live or feel as though we are alone, because we're not. All right, I'd like to read a section out of Smith here, but just as I'm saying, because I had the opportunity to come together with everybody and establish a type of unity, now we're really not that alone. So let me read, this is from page 229. If we are going to be all that we are called to be and respond with skill, courage, and grace to the call of God on our lives, we must develop the capacity to work with others in the context of organizational life. So now, sometimes this is really difficult. Sometimes the job that I do here, and you RAs can attest to it, sometimes the job is very difficult. You're not going to please everybody. But by working through certain challenges that arise in community living, we're able to develop stronger bonds. Okay, and so this garden did not sprout up overnight, right? I had to plant it, I had to care for it, and to me, it requires a certain amount of service, a certain amount of humility to even want to do something like this. So what you're looking at right now is our fig tree. This fig tree has been here for about 2 seasons now. I planted it not too long ago. It looks like we are gonna get some figs this season. Let's see if you can see one right there's one. Looks like there's another one in the back here. There's another one. Oh, here's one down here. Yeah, so this is really, really exciting. And so just to get to do this, it's a way of listening. It's a way of me, as on-site property manager, it's a way of being able to listen to the different needs that surround me and to be able to understand how I can fill those needs and how I can help. With reference to my rule of life and just kind of like how that applies to my rule. And so I understand that ultimately the rental company or the owner needs to get paid. But how do we do that in a just way? And so we managed to work with the tenants to where, if they needed help, if they needed assistance, that assistance was provided. And so today is April 3rd, and as of yesterday, we had all rents accounted for. Everyone was paid up in full. And so again, just being able to communicate with our tenants and being there for them encourages them and motivates them to stay sharp also. This is just my take on being able to collaborate with those around me. One way I would like to strengthen my rule of life through all this, I would like to come out here with my guitar and just play some music. But much like Dr. Lemley said in his video, in your video, that people came out on their balconies, you know, and checked in with each other. Well, that's the opportunity that we would have here in our small oasis.